Okay. Hey y'all, welcome. If you're here, if you found this video, then it's meant for you. Give it a listen, see what you think. But yeah, I believe that if you're here, you're meant to be here. So this reading may or may not, there may or may not be some messages in it for you. Welcome to my channel. It's messy and that's kind of how I like it, so hopefully you like it too. So the first card just flew out is the Queen of Wands. So I do have like hopes and dreams, you guys, of like establishing my channel a little bit more, getting a little bit more serious. Like, sorry about like the pot on the floor. Yeah, for now we're just gonna roll with what we got. So Queen of Wands here. Okay. So this might be relevant to you, so I'm going to say it. So I've been experimenting a lot with the way that I shuffle the cards, the way that I pick and choose, because I noticed that sometimes like it's like obvious that like I want to pick a card, so like I'll fan them out like this or something, and then I want to like pick and pull it out, and then other times it's like, okay, no, Spirit wants to jump at, like wants something to leap out and to jump out. Like there's a very clear message that wants to come through. So, okay, again, this is a message about framework and framing things. There's a very, very, very specific message coming through about framing things and being aware of how we frame things. So first of all, yeah, just being aware, bringing in the awareness of how we're framing things. And I mean this both literally and metaphorically. So how are we framing things in our actual, like, physical lives? Like, how am I, like, setting up the camera? How am I cutting my bangs to frame my face? How am I doing my eyebrows to frame my face? How am I hanging things up on my wall to, like, frame my space in a way? And then obviously our mind space. That is really, really, really the kicker. How are we framing the situation? What sort of energy is going into that framework? Just like really something that's so like crucial and important for us to be more cognizant of. And as I'm saying this, I'm looking at this Shri Yantra that I have right now on my altar, which, let me try and spin this for you so you can see it. So that's like this geometric mandala, and it's essentially this structure. It's this structure of consciousness. So when we're very attentive to our frames, and okay, I love these tarot cards, like specifically because of the framing that they do. And each card, like a lot of them will kind of jump out of the frame and jump off of the card, which I think is really cool. So how are we framing things? That can really set up our consciousness in a big way. It can really point to where our consciousness is. Are we thinking from a divine place? Is our consciousness divinely embodied? Then we might have mandalas. We might have like some sacred geometric patterns going on in our aura, which we can promote, we can create actually through mantra, through meditation, through visualization. Okay, so that was a mouthful. Okay. Five of Cups wanting to come out. Whoopsie-daisy. Oopsie-doopsie. Five of Cups wanting to come out. and the devil wanting to come out. So let's take a look-see here. So there's a message about time, always, but take back your time, take back your pace of living. What sort of pace do you want to live at? You know, what is your timetable? Like, there is this literally constant, like, vibration on the planet that is like, get something done. What's the word? There's like a phrase I'm looking for. I actually wrote it down on a piece of paper. A false sense of urgency. Yeah, fuck a false sense of urgency. Okay, because yeah, there's that like vibration that's playing all the time. That's like, there's something urgent that needs to get done, and it really is just the vibration of fear. And so taking back the vibration of love, it doesn't mean that everything stops. It doesn't mean that everything slows down. It does mean that we're not rushing. We're not rushing, but we can still have, see, this is like a message that really resonates to me because I'm naturally really high strung. So for me to take back my time, it's not just to like get out of all of that motion. That's part of it, but then it's to like generate motion within myself that's aligned with my authenticity, and that's like a really hard thing to do, and it takes a lot of time, and it takes a lot of patience, and it is just exactly where I am at right now in my journey. So anyway, the Five of Cups and the Devil out on the table. So two people might feel energetically blocked, or like being blocked by a higher power to be together. Your relationship with your significant other might be blocked right now, like maybe travel purposes, or maybe actual like just blocks in your energy. You're not synced up, so you can't be together. Something like that could be happening. With this Five of Cups over here, I'm feeling like, is somebody like, this could either be someone's child, or like somebody is just really choked up from the pain from childhood. So if that's you guys, I'm really sorry that you're feeling this. I'm really sorry that you're going through this. And you're not alone. Now with this Devil energy here, Spirit, can you just get a little more of a clarification, please? Okay. So the High Priestess and the Hermit come out to play with us. So the first message that came with the High Priestess was like, remember your magic. Don't forget your magic. Do not forget your magic. And when you do forget, remind yourself that you are magic. Remind yourself of your magic. Find ways and practices and things that always remind you of your magic. And with the Hermit, Scooby. Yes, man, I'm feeling, I try my best to just stay objective, but I'm very Piscean. Like, I am a Taurus and all these things, but I'm highly sensitive, and so I'll take on the energies, of the whole world pretty easily. So reading the cards, like, I could just really feel the story a lot. With this Hermit, there's like such a sacral activation with this card, like opening up that sacral energy, opening that up, because often what the Hermit can be talking about when it's not a literal hermit mode and going into that literal hermit space. It's this internalization of our sacral energy. It is this like winding in of the sacral chakra. It leaves a pit in the stomach. It leaves us feeling like kind of choked up, you know, very anxious, very in our shell and closed off. But with this hermit card, like with this particular deck and just in this moment, it's the opposite expression. It's kind of like coming out of that hermit mode, right? And she's still got this little like headscarf on, like, you know, she's still kind of tucked back, tucked in, but she's got her lamp and like she's opening up that sacral light, opening up that sacral chakra, allowing it to shine, and it brings the opposite qualities. It's unfurling, unrolling your authenticity, your mojo, your nature, your Shakti. It's unrolling it out for the world. So there's this great sense of ownership with the sacral energy that's coming through. And if this is you, if you're feeling this, then you are extremely blessed right now. Your luck is turning around. Like, it gets better from here. Absolutely. Okay, and the Eight of Cups just came out, which I just had come out. I was pulling cards off camera, and she came out. So that's quite lovely. You know what I'm getting? Oh my god, I'm getting this really fucking badass thing that's happening right now on the planet, which is that women specifically are leaving these trails for each other. Like, women who have gone through that sort of journey of like having a blocked off sacral and being very cut off from their own authentic creativity and self-expression have forged their own way, carved their own path to opening that back up and shining it, essentially owning their power. And it's leaving this trail. Like, this giraffe is like leaving. She's got this needle and thread, and she's like on a journey too. This card brings so much like Sagittarius, explorer energy for me, a little bit of Aquarius too. And so she's literally like leaving this trail as she travels the world, doing her thing, like strutting her stuff. She's leaving clues, and then this hermit, like right behind her, is like, oh my god, I see that. I see how you did that. I'm gonna hop on. And then she builds off of that. And it's like a really fucking beautiful thing. And yes, it goes on all the time. And like, yes, everybody's a part of that, like, creative dance, I guess. But, specifically right now on the planet, specifically the work women are doing, like, there is a legitimate power to that deserves to be focused on, acknowledged, and like really just given its own kind of spotlight. Two of Pentacles. There's a masculine that is like doing, just like starting up with magic. Okay, so this is for like my highly femmy femmes that are listening, like really high level magic, you know, just the women out there that are just like really focused on their magic and shit, and on their path and on their journey. There's a masculine that is like coming into the world of magic. He's coming into his own inner magician, his own inner sorcerer, and he's like doing these things. Like, this Two of Pentacles, it's like this kind of circus act. So he's doing these like magic tricks, and you know, to the feminine that's been like in this magic for a while now, she's like, really? Like, you want me to clap? Like, kind of, these are the real feels. It's like, really, you want me to clap for this? But the message is like, just encourage him, you know, just support him, because we need our men to also be like embodying all the magic that the women on the planet are embodying. So just, you know, tell them, like, act surprised, act loud. If this is you, if that's your message, that's fun. That's like a beautiful opportunity for you to really inspire somebody. It's a beautiful opportunity for you to encourage somebody. Okay, Page of Wands wanted to come out. This celebration. She's partying, y'all. She is absolutely partying. Oh my god, I didn't even notice there's a little lizard or something, or gecko. There's some sort of little reptile on her hand. So fucking cute. I love using decks that are like kind of new. Like this is still kind of feels new for me, even though I've had it for actually several months. But you know, there are certain cards that like you don't see often, and so when I see them, I'm like genuinely like, wow, this is so cute. Like I'm not phony at all with my excitement. I've actually been taught to like turn down my excitement so much about things because it's like seemed phony, I guess. So Strength and Four of Cups. Okay, Strength is here. This is a very precious card. Doesn't she just have this like precious, precious energy to her? And there's glasses. I'm noticing there's, oh wait, no, those aren't glasses. I don't think. She's like holding either a tiny pair of glasses or like a little tiny infinity sign. So there's that. She's got that glow. She's got that absolute sacral chakra glow. And then with this Four of Cups, I was going to say there's glasses on both cards because she's got these rose-colored glasses she's being handed. And she's kind of denying. So her being handed, so this Four of Cups is speaking to me, like she's really in thought, she's really in her head, and there's this cup being offered to her, and it's like, look, there's these glasses, right, and it's like, look for these glasses, please. And what I'm getting is that this isn't like the typical, like, shame on you, get out of your head. It's more like a thank you for being in your head. Your mind is quite developed, sweetheart. Please look through these glasses. Please look at my story. Please look at what's going on over here, because you have the sort of mind that can, I love that message. You have the sort of mind that can see this clearly and see a solution to what's happening. So I have 3% battery. I'm going to end this here. Thank you so much for listening, and yeah, that's all.